Hello, thanks for coming back to the channel. Today is probably one of the most iconic games on the PlayStation 1. It's a racing game, and I'm very bad at racing games, but I have to cover it because it's Gran Turismo. And look, let's be honest, Gran Turismo is like one of the marquee franchises for the PlayStation, and still is. You know, you look at its legacy today with the way Gran Turismo is, it's still huge, it's massive. I am just not very good at racing games. But from what I remember, the graphics, the sounds were really good, almost ahead of its time, dare I say, if you look at some of the other games which came out in the same era in PlayStation 1. So yeah, I think I haven't really touched this in, what, 20 odd years. So I'm not expecting miracles. I just want to try out some of the cars, try out some of the tracks, and just get a feel for the game. So if you want to come with me, come on, let's go and check it out. So tonight, for your viewing enjoyment, please sit back, relax and enjoy. This is Gran Turismo on the PlayStation 1.
There seems to be some kind of suck glutton for punishment, I seem to be, but look, this is one of the most iconic games, certainly of the PlayStation era, arguably one of the most iconic franchises of all time, certainly one of the most famous racing ones, you know, going head to head with Forza, but before Forza there was Gran Turismo. And it's one of those ones, I don't really do racing games, but everyone had it. You know, and I couldn't like not have that game. Like it's like Grand Theft Auto back on PS1. You can't not have Gran Turismo. It doesn't really matter if you don't like racing games. I mean, yeah, I mean legacy hardware here. Sorry about the screen tear. Straight away is. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not meant to look this way. I think it's just my Elgato playing up. But well, I'm just gonna run with it. And I can't even remember if the music is going to get done in for this. Is this a famous song? I know one of them was Feeder, wasn't it? Certainly over in the UK. It had Just a Day by Feeder as the intro track, which was still one of the best intros to a game ever. Not just because it was Feeder, because it was cool. I think that was the Gran Turismo, what, 3 on PlayStation 2, was it? I don't know. I'm sure someone will correct me in the comments. They usually do. So yeah, this is, well, Sony Computer Entertainment presents many brands of car. You know what? I'm still not massively into cars. I mean, the difference was when I first got this game, I couldn't drive. I can drive an actual car now. So does that give me more props? Probably not, but and I don't know why I've just pinched the screen in so much. There we go. There we go. There you go. Editing on the fly. I know that's a NSX that was there. Honda NSX. That's a... oh god. That's Subaru Process or Toyota Celica. What's that? Mazda MX-5? That's Dodge Viper. This is like the worst person to take a car quiz is me. But basically, if I remember, you've got to get the licenses. Now, my original memory card, as I always lament when I do PlayStation 1 games, got wiped. So I bought a new one off Amazon, and I'm going to, you know, try and find my way back up. I mean, I think you need to get a B license, and then an A license, and I think it's international A license. So, I mean, I might try and do that, because you get to, like, choose your car. But again, this was before the days I had a car. And I didn't really have any cars. Everyone always has cars. Oh, I would love to have that car. I wasn't that bothered. And now that I can drive, I know what I do drive now. So, I mean, I suppose that's what I kind of got an angle for, or have driven in the past. I've taken hire cars for work, so there's been a fair amount of different cars I have driven in my life. But, yeah, we'll have English, please. English, please. Right. We've got Quick Arcade, Gran Turismo, Replay Theatre options. Right, okay, let's just do Quick Arcade. We'll just do a couple of laps of this and maybe I try... oh, look at all these. Time Attack, 2-player battle, bonus items. That's still single race. Should I start on easy? No, let's go straight into normal. Oh, here we go. Nissan, Honda, Mazda, Mitsubishi, Aston Martin, Chevrolet. Well, I've never owned any cars like this though, but I mean, if Honda's got the Civic... Integra Type R. Oh, there's a Civic. I do like the old Honda Civic, but the Integra Type R is cool. Does it change your colour? Oh yeah. See, look, I'm proper hanging outside nightclubs in early 2000. Yeah, all right. I drive automatic. Okay, I literally have not touched this in 20 odd years, so this is going to be interesting. Loading race. Now, this is PlayStation 1, so I can't use the analog stick, can I? High speed race. So if Destruction Derby is anything to go by, this is going to be an utter disaster. Can I change my view? Yes, I can. Ah, that's way better. So sorry, people who drive like in the car. I can't do it. Oh shite! This slides all over them. Oi! That was rude. Right, I need to stop driving like I'm playing Grand Theft Auto because so does that do. I need to tell myself this is also not Destruction Derby. You don't actually wipe the other cars out. So, yeah. I mean, on this channel I've done Ridge Racer, I've done Destruction Derby. We all know that in the PlayStation 1 era, I can't drive. Maybe I should do Grand Theft Auto or The Getaway or something like that. Or Driver. Well, no, I did Driver. I did that one, calling it that. I can't go straight in a straight line. I just can't do it. I just keep drifting sideways into... Oh, shit on me. I don't understand how that guy hit me and I came off work. Oh, fuck. Fuck. It's gone badly. I was doing alright for a bit. Oh, fucking slowed down too much and steered too early. Oh dear, this is a disaster. This is an absolute disaster waiting to happen. I'm going to have the ignominy of playing on easy, maybe. Which, look, there is nothing wrong with playing on easy. You know, I want to enjoy the game, I want to experience the game. If I literally timed out, so this is they always marketed Gran Turismo as a driving simulator. I mean, okay. I just getting a feel for the game, just getting a feel. No, we don't need to see a replay of that. Yeah, it's only a record because I've never done it before on this memory card. That is legit nothing to be proud of at all. No, I'm not saving a replay. Maybe I'll try a different car. Maybe I'll try, you know, I'm getting a hang of the way the game handles. Perhaps that's the smartest way to kind of do it a bit more. Okay, let's just get a win under our belt. I'm just going to go easy, and we're going to go James Bond, and have a green Aston Martin DB7 Coupe. How many races are there? I mean, there's a bit of a straight on this one, so let's do it. I am looking at that that tight right-hander there. I'm gonna crash off on that. But that's all right. I've got Bond's car. That is literally nothing to shout home about. This is putting me in the cockpit of any kind of car in a racing game is at your peril. I seem to be okay at GTA games. If I'm driving and getting shot at, I seem to be a better driver than being on an actual track. Oh, I can see why they're slowing down. Oh, fucking hell. Thanks for the assist. That's exactly what happens if you hit the brakes too hard and steer. That was stupid. And some may argue that this car's too fast for me. Maybe I should just try the Gran Turismo mode and I like the way that guy absolutely bounced off a wall and still managed to accelerate faster than I did, who didn't bounce off said wall. There you go, have another wall. Ah! What is this punitive fucking measure that if you... Right, if you just... Can I restart? It's just a bit of fun anyway. Seriously, anyone who makes game videos purely to show off that they're good is a little bit of a douche. That's not the sort of content that I like to watch, is a look at me, how brilliant I am video. I'm not a huge fan of them. I mean, you can argue that I do that with the Tekken God videos, but I'm not Evo standard Tekken, am I? So I just enjoy playing it. Even though people in the comments like telling me how shit I am at it, but yeah. Like, so I don't understand how I've been muscled to the back of the grid there. All of those cars at some point had lost control. Look, that guy proper at the corner. I mean, I think as long as I can kind of stay competitive, I'm relatively happy. I mean, not knowing the track isn't helping. I mean, the computer cars know the track. Oh, a bit, absolutely, yeah. I don't like this shit that if you hit the throttle, you spin around. I mean, I don't know how true that is. I once did a driving simulator as a thing with work. And that I found was, they use the whole, if you just tap the accelerator, you spin 180 degrees as a punitive measure. I don't know how realistic that is. I'm pretty sure I kind of secretly sent a video to Vim to say, does this actually happen? And he says, like, not really. I mean, it can happen, but if you just kind of just tickle the throttle, it shouldn't spin you 180 degrees, which this thing was doing. Right, important thing for me is I just don't want to come last. There you go, I was 5th last race and 4th this race, and I think that was actually on easy. So that's very, very minor progress, if that's what you can call it. Less pants. Ooh, good. Eclipse. FTH. Mirage. I had a friend who had a Mitsubishi GTO. They had theirs in white, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's just, with no other cars here, let's just try and get used and get around the track in a decent time. I don't know what constitutes a decent time. I put a time on the board, I suppose, in that competitive-ish race. And then, I'll see if I can do this without crashing. That'd be... throw this one there. Probably kind of half doxing myself there. I'm very disappointed there's no Volkswagens. I wanted a Volkswagen. Right, we've got that first left-hander coming up. I mean, I realise this is probably Baby's first racing circuit, but there we go. I'm still on the track. I'm swerving like a drunk person. I'm just terrified of touching the brake, because if I touch the brake, I tend to spin out all the time. That was okay. Let's just get some good lap time, shall we? I mean, I don't know how many laps you get of this. Oh, I was 2. I've just seen it in the top corner. I mean, that's just putting the marker down. The first lap is that you start from a cold start, so I don't like the way that it's in red. I think the other thing was I'm spoiled. Is the one racing game I probably do play a little bit is Forza Horizon 5, and I've got a big blue line telling me where I'm meant to be on the track instead of just swerving like a drunkard. Maybe I should just get Vim to just watch me and just critique my driving. But you know, I mean, this is kind of the curse of the variety streamers. People seem to like terming themselves these days. It just means you play everything, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I personally prefer fighting games. That's because I seem to have a modest level of competency to it, I think. But yeah, I mean, that lap was 52.424. I'm guessing that's not a bad. Oh, the old RX-7. What's the difference between it? Roadster. Like that. Oh, okay. This seems pretty straightforward. Let's just do a couple of laps of that, see how I get on. Not expecting miracles, and then I'll try actually a competitive race, and then I'll call it there because I'm not great at this game. I just wanted to try out the different tracks. I wanted to see what it's like. I wanted to remember what it was like to play this game. And yes, there isn't a ton of tracks in this, but it's a PlayStation 1 game, you know. And look at let's be honest, the graphics are really good. The sounds sound like an actual car, which is a bonus. Oh god, I don't think you're meant to drift in Gran Turismo. Oh, shite. Just absolutely lost it there. I think I'm going... The keen-eyed of you who know your racing games will probably tell me I'm going too hard in on the throttle. And I don't know. I don't drive with that in real life. I probably... Oh, shit! I'll probably drive as what's perceived as slow. I kind of lost my bottle for going really fast in real life. I don't like drive like a granny, but I don't tend to have to gun over the speed limit anymore. I mean, points in your license tend to do that to you in the real world. So yeah, disclaimer, I actually am a relatively safe and responsible driver in real life. Give me a PlayStation controller and I'm a bag of shit. I kind of drifted around that corner, and that was a... I think it looked cool. I mean, I'm sure someone will tell me otherwise, but I am really drunk. I don't know, I struggle to read the bends in the track. That people, obviously, there's a point when you will start steering, or not steer, on a bend, and I just don't know it. I did that 50 seconds, that was too bad. Actually, no, that track was okay. What's that? Oh, the Chevrolet Camaro, yes. And a Corvette. Well, it's got to be yellow, isn't it? It's got to have a yellow Corvette. That's like the law. Right, Trial Mountain. I mean, I don't like the name of that. That's a I'm going to crash off a lot mountain. I mean, the word mountain is bad. That's just like insta death if you kind of shoot off the side of it, isn't it? Luckily, where I live in real life, it's relatively flat. I mean, it's hills. I wouldn't say there's a... I mean, it's not quite East Anglia where I live, but... I mean, the yellow Chevrolet Camaro, was that Bumblebee in the Transformers film? It may have been... Oh, shit on me. That was poor. That was even worse! Oh, I've spun it. What a tit. Oh my. This must trigger so many people who like... Oh my god! Yeah. Do cars literally donut if you just touch the throttle? Because I'm pretty sure they don't. This is a horrid course. Absolutely horrid. At least this bit's relatively straight. Maybe the only circuits I should do in racing games is just IndyCar circuits. Seems to be alright at them in Forza Horizon. And what's the other ones? Oh, the Crew. The Crew. There's one of those circuits in the Crew. Yeah, that was pretty shit. Oh my god, I absolutely ate that corner. I hate this track. There, I said it. I hate this track. This track is horrid. This is where people bomb the comments and go, oh, this was my favourite track in the original game. Yeah, well, I'm not having a fun time right now. Not going to lie. Oh, that's a tight-ass fucking bend. I didn't read that bend at all, but at least this time I didn't absolutely chew the wall like I did there. And then the obligatory spin around and no, struggling to get control of the car. There we go. I don't think there's ever been any game in the racing genre which I'd say, yeah, I was alright at that game. Apart from maybe the Crew. But the Crew was different. The Crew, I like the co-op element of it, and I like the fact the takedown missions were designed to wipe someone out. I think if I've got to like smash up someone else's car, I seem to just adopt a different mentality and actually drive a lot better than when I'm actually like competitively racing. Because that happens and I drive like utter trash. That being said, if you compare the same era when this come out, I mean, I've done Ridge Racer. This, you know, you're right, it is a simulator compared to something like Ridge Racer, but I don't know, the kind of punitive spinning you 180 degrees because you went off the track, is that really a simulation? Yeah, I do not. Okay, I'm not going to go for something too fast because I don't think I'm having a good time. Was it the NSX or was it the 180SX that was Manta in Mask, Vanessa Warfield's car? Well, it kind of looks like that. Let's just try this and then I'll call this a vid, just so I put you out of the misery. You have to watch me be really bad at racing games for, well, you just got to put up with it for another 5 minutes. Because I'm not going to keep on playing a game I'm clearly not very good at. But no, like I said, and I am just questioning my decision to play racing games. I don't know why I do it. I don't... Yeah, I see you, Red. I'm trying to avoid you because you're an aggressive piece of shit. Fucking hell! Oh, for goodness sake! Oh, fuck! I mean, that green guy just ploughed me into the fucking wall. If you look at the angle that he hit me on, he would be in deep fucking shit. I mean, don't forget, I'm playing this on the easiest difficulty. By the way, they're playing Feeder again. I can hear Feeder again. It's a Sweet 16 by Feeder. Yeah, the point being is that there's just far too much of a flipping... I always say this with games, is the computer, if you're against 5 computer ones, one of them is there to take you out, or all 4 of them are there to take you out just so that the lead car can then win the race, which I absolutely detest, you know. Oh my god. Oh, I broke too much there. Look at this guy! Fuck off, dude! I realised obviously going serpentine wasn't. There you go, that's my best finish of the night. 3rd, I'll take that. Total arse. But like I said, I was doing this for nostalgic purposes. I just don't like the programming of the CPU cards because they're just very, very aggressive. But guys, I think I'm going to not compete with the sounds here, the car sounds here, and I'm going to sign off this video and say, if you have come this far, thank you very much for choosing to spend your time with me. If you like this video, please drop a little like. Have subscribed to the channel if you're new. So yes, I know this is really not my forte, but this was, you know, like, legit one of the most iconic games on the PlayStation. Sure, I ain't great at it, but it has its place in gaming history. And, you know, as someone who mainly does a retro channel, I'd be remiss if I didn't at least attempt to cover it. So there we go. We can't just play games we enjoy, I suppose, all the time, because it'd be pretty boring. And it's interesting seeing what the other cars are doing as well here, because I just see the absolute mischief that they just seem to get up to here. It's just absolute filth. I mean, the replays are very good. They're very cinematic. They look like an actual race. It's very cool, even if I'm driving like total shit, which is what we got here. But yeah, I said graphically, the sounds of the cars is absolutely brilliant. It didn't have that tinny sound that lots of car games had back then. This was, oh my god, it's like if drunk Steve McQueen was driving. Anyway, yeah, what was I saying? So you said the game, it looks very good, the sounds are very good. I still not au fait with the handling, and I think it's not so much a criticism of the game itself, it's more my ability to play said game. Although that red Celica was a prick. I'm just coming out and saying it, that red Celica was an absolute prick. But anywho, yeah, that was interesting. I don't know, that's the only Grand Theft Auto, that's the only Gran Turismo I've ever owned personally myself. So, I mean, fortunately for me, I'm not going to exactly make much more content on Gran Turismo games because they're really not my thing. But I just had to cover it just for completion, you know. But like I said, back in its day, it looked fantastic. You know, thoroughly enjoyed going back to it. It didn't sound like it at times. I just was sliding all over the place. I just couldn't deal with it. So yeah, I'm going to basically leave this here. So thanks again for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.